Hey everyone, welcome back to Jay McLaren's Garage. My name is Josh. What do you call it when pressure meets preparation? When a driver doesn't just survive Talladega, but owns it? You call it Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Jr. didn't just win that day, he claimed Talladega. And in doing so, he reminded us all that perseverance can become power, and the high banks don't break you when you're already risen above it all. This is the story of the 2002 Aaron's 499 at Talladega Superspeedway. April 21st, 2002, Talladega Superspeedway. What looked like just another Sunday at the world's fastest track turned into a masterclass in restrictor plate racing, as Dale Earnhardt Jr. etched another chapter into his growing Talladega legacy. He didn't just win, he owned the day. After taking the lead on lap 9, Jr. led a jaw-dropping 133 of 188 laps, slicing through the draft with precision, confidence, and a car that was simply untouchable. The Budweiser Chevrolet wasn't just fast, it looked inevitable. But this wasn't just about dominance, this was about resilience. Late in the race, chaos erupted. A 24-car crash, one of the largest in Cup Series history at the time, and it wiped out nearly half the field. Among those in the chaos, Tony Stewart, Ricky Rudd, Kevin Harvick, Johnny Benson, and more. But Dale Jr., calm as ever. He avoided the carnage and kept the number 8 out front. After the cleanup in the red flag, the race came down to a 4-lap sprint. Dale Jr. restarted with Michael Waltrip right behind him, the same DEI duo that had delivered Daytona Magic in 2001. Waltrip gave him the push he needed, but he never made a move. The two drove away from the field, and Jr. crossed the line just 0.06 seconds ahead. A 1-2 finish for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Statement win for Dale Earnhardt Jr. And another reminder that this was his house now. The rear deck lid of Jr.'s car said it all. 20 years of intimidation, a tribute to his father, and a torch carried forward in the most fitting way, dominating at Talladega. Sometimes, legacy isn't just something you inherit, it's something you fight to honor. On this day, Dale Jr. didn't just race in his father's shadow, he created one of his own. Dominance, redemption, and legacy. That's what Talladega brought to life. Of Dale Jr.'s 4 wins in a row at Talladega during this time, this probably is my favorite car out of all of them. Just a little bit over the 2001 EA Sports 500 car. What I particularly love about this car is that rear deck lid. On there it says 20 years of intimidation. And another thing I especially love about this car is that this car has a red roll cage. Dale Earnhardt was famous for having a red roll cage in his car, especially during the 90s. That all black car with that red interior, it was absolutely intimidating. So I thought it was real awesome that they copied that over into this car as well as that rear deck lid. This car also ran in the 2002 Daytona 500. Unfortunately, Dale Jr. didn't fare so well in that one. He finished back in 29th. Despite leading 133 laps, you can tell that this car is very dirty all around, especially on the nose. And that just adds to the allure of this car and how amazing I think it is. Now let's take a closer look. On the hood and the nose, you see pretty dirty around the headlights. Very dirty around the headlights. Pushing a lot of that dirty air up front. Down the left side, very dirty, a lot of sand from the track, from the ground. It's picked up, and you see a lot of damage on the right rear there, a lot of tire buildup. On the back, you see that 20 years of intimidation on the deck lid. I really like that touch. And down the right side, a lot of tire buildup on the right rear. As you can see down the right side, a lot of dirt and sand picked up from the ground. But all in all, pretty clean on the right side. This car was raced and produced in 2002 by Action Racing Collectibles. This is an elite diecast and a standard finish. They made 1,500 examples of this car, and the DIN number for this specific car is 1,320. I purchased this car from eBay. All in all, this is a very solid diecast. From the domination to the dirt and the race detail on it, to that special roll cage and that special rear deck lid. This is an amazing diecast and I'm very happy to have it. As always, I appreciate you guys' support. Let me know in the comments, have you seen this race? What do you think? Thank you guys.